What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the third episode of By the Grace of the Gods. This one's titled First Time in Town with the Slimes. Obviously, every single title is having with the Slimes at the end, but this time it's First Time in Town. So yeah, we've made it to the town, and I assume we're going to be meeting some people in the town, probably. But first of all, last episode we met the Jamil family. So we met the dad, Reinbach, the wife, Elise, and the daughter... Elialia? Am I saying that right? Elialia? There we go, I can get there. Who are also a family of tamers and are very, very impressed with his abilities to tame as many slimes and as many different slimes as he has, including slimes that apparently they were not aware of. It's kind of interesting. And as part of visiting him and checking things are all right and bringing the golden clock as a gift, we also understand that Elialia, Jesus Christ, that name's going to be, I'm going to call her Ellie probably very soon. Hopefully they give her a nickname so I can get that. I can't remember if they did last time or not. But they want his help in getting her to tame her first familiar, a slime, and imparts upon some knowledge, and she decides she wants to clean a slime, which is probably the most... It's the it's that spell of this world. Prestidigitation. Close. Yeah, it's basically that spell of this world, that cantrip. Probably the most universally useful cantrip that you could always find a use for in D&D. Either that or light. Light is also very useful, let's be real. Especially if you're a human. But, yeah. In order to actually lure one out, you have to use bathwater, showing that this show is very topical with its events. You need that Gamer Girl bathwater in order to attract a cleaner slime. As you do. But they also invite him, Ryoma, to come along their trip as they go to Gimel, the town, which is where we are now. He's eager to explore, so using item storage magic, he's able to bring a lot of his possessions with him. He can also have the slimes combine into a stack of 100, which is why these larger slimes have never been tamed before, is because when people try to tame them, they tame one slime inside, but you need to tame all 100 simultaneously in order to actually tame the entire thing. But he's tamed 100 slimes, so they can combine into a large slime, and then they can shrink down as well, which is super useful, like hella useful. And not only that, he's experimented with his slimes, like what slime was it that had the sticky stuff? It was like, whatever slime it was that was used as like adhesive and stuff, can also be used to protect and make a raincoat, essentially, which is genius. Which again, makes him very much the Sense of a Bookworm type scenario, although this series doesn't have the same heart as the Sense of a Bookworm, I think. Again, that's like comparing... We're comparing to like the best of the genre by saying that. It's like by saying it's not as good as a Sense of Bookworm. That's like comparing your home style cooking to that of Michelin star chefs. It's like, obviously you're not going to be competing with that, but it's still good in its own way. Is what I'm trying to get at. So yeah, I think it's going to be compared to Bookworm a fair bit in its run. But I think that's a bit of an unfair comparison because I don't think this show's trying to compete with Bookworm in that regard. But, you know, it is how it is. We also had a rock slide that we helped out with as well, using created spells, and yeah, just phenomenal, essentially. Just showcasing him as an OP MC, but in a way that he doesn't realize how OP he actually is in that point, which is adorable in the context of who he is. And now we're in the town, so I guess we'll be meeting new characters. I don't know who. Maybe the Neko Mimi characters? I mean, they've got a whole ED dedicated to them, and we haven't met them yet. So I would hope we meet them relatively soon, although whether they're going to be in the town or not, I don't know. So, I guess we'll see. As always, though, these are time-based format reactions. Bottom left of the screen down here, you're going to see the time of the episode. I will count you down 3, 2, 1, play. Then I'll play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. We're watching this one on Funimation, as per usual, since that's who's licensed it here in the UK and US. We've got the Funimation logo to start, and then that's it. You can use the screen flash or on either my face or the mic arm to tell when scenes have transitioned. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Funimation logo. Here we go. Here's the town. Mining town. Okay, that was a bit more of a fleshed out shot. Very fancy room. Interesting. So they've been transitioning into what, like a market town? Uh-huh. And OP time. I assume at some point we're going to develop more of a relationship between these two. Because we've already started that with helping tame her slime, of course, but there's Nakamimi characters. Alright. First time in town with the slimes. Church, okay. Cool. Get some ID, that's helpful. Oh. Hello, deities. As you do. Interesting. Just had it. So you just earned it. Aha. Okay. That's pretty helpful. Just be able to call up the gods like that. Yeah. Oh shit, he actually did come up with the slimes. Wow. They're his own creation. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. Until he intervenes. So there is more slimes to actually create. Mm-hmm. That family. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. So he's not the first. Hmm. Ah. Nice. Okay. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. That explains that. Hmm. Okay. So there's probably a few. Oh, okay. So unlikely. So he's the only one from there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I imagine so, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's more gods as well. Okay. War and magic. Yeah. Understandable. They see potential. I go across Arsens, okay. How many more? Okay. Alright. Okay. You don't want people prying. Title? Beloved child of the gods? That makes sense. They're going to be curious about his status board, I'm sure. Although they kind of have a basic idea already. Yes. Yes. That's very likely. Registrale, yeah. That works. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's going to be like 10 times hers. 198k. Yeah, that's pretty high. Yeah. Side effects of high capacity. Okay. Interesting. Because they're overflowing with so much that even basic stuff goes out of control. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Actually, more or less level. Actually, pleasantly surprising. Just becomes part of your life. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to call it Elio. That's so much easier, thank you. Now they have a play date. Tamer's Guild, nice. Quite a nice building, actually. It's a lot of creatures. Okay. So you need to tame stronger things. Right. Adventurous Guild. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. He's gonna nail all of them. Go on. Nice. Nice. Rapid fire. Very nice. Probably. They normally aren't. Yep. Continue to surprise them. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You bought a gun to. I mean, that's pretty genius. 50 targets. Jesus, okay. Nice. Firing all. Wow. Survival skills. Ho ho. Okay. Good test. Good test. Gonna do well here, I think. I mean, yeah, that's yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get a job nice and early. Okay. Quite a lot up there. That's good. I mean, easy. I think they actually had a little bounce to them. That was a nice touch. They could have just all slotted in and been like that, but they actually went boing. That was a nice little touch. I think we're meeting one of our. I think we're finally meeting them. I mean, the letterbox is a cat. I think we're finally going to meet one. Yep, Beastkin. Alright. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Wow. Mia, okay. Okay. If she gets out of the way, maybe. Alright, that's the episode. Okay. This is a good episode. Maybe we finally got to meet one of them. I wonder if the rest of them also live here or nearby. I don't know. Alright, that's it. That was a good episode. That was a good episode, actually. I like that they addressed that, yes, other people have been here before, and no, he won't run into one because they're usually about 200 years apart. I like how they're talking about Otaku becoming a powerful warrior magician. It's interesting to see the god's perspective from that side, like, actually, like, oh god, he was a trouble, he was like, we were always worried. I mean, that's actually a nice twist on that. And all the other gods are also starting to get interested in him as well, which is unusual. But yeah, the Taming Guild is entirely based around the strength of the creature you've tamed. However, Adventurers Guild, he can use a lot more of his survival skills to actually use them to progress, which is much more likely. And even though the first jobs are cleaning jobs, he's perfectly suited to them. And we have finally met our Beastkin as well, which is good. I was wondering how long it'd be before we met any of them, but we got there. Yeah, this is great. Like I said, it does have it has a sense of bookworm vibes to it. It's like, it's not exactly the same, you know, it is going to be slightly different, of course, but it has that same vibe to it, and it's a very chill show. And a very happy show at that. It's like, it's not putting unnecessary drama in where it needs to. There's no like big ulterior plots that we really have to plan for. Yet, at least. That might still have one, I don't know. But so far it's been very chill. And it's just been fun, more than anything. It's been fun to watch this go along, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, also pacing, like, it's not slow, it's not fast, it's got that really good mix of pacing where things are happening, but it's not going so fast that things are being glossed over, like, everything's being given its due time, and, it really is... It really is just a very chill show. And I really like it for that. And I think that's probably why it's doing well in of itself, because especially on the channel, it did much better than I kind of expected it to, out of the shows that I'm doing for this season. Like, but let's just have a look at by the grace of the gods. Yeah, like the first episode did really, really well. Like completely unexpected. I didn't expect it to do well. Like all the first episodes do well, relatively speaking, especially this season. Well, Dropout Idol didn't do too well, but it's Idol. I was kind of expecting that. But as first episodes go, it's one of the highest. Let's see. Is it... Yeah, aside from Hypnosis Mike, which kind of got bombed to hell with its view duration, so I don't really count it. It's the 5th most viewed. It beat Sigurd Reaper, it beat Assault Leave UK, it beat Adachi. It only lost to Higurashi, which was expected. Talentless Nana, not expected, but was a great surprise. Princess and Demon Castle, I expected. Tonikawa, I expected. But yeah, it's... I think because it's so chill, that's why people like it. And I'm all for it. Like, I did have slight concerns last time. I don't know. I don't know if I would call them concerns. I had mixed thoughts after episode 2, just because of the art style being a bit simplistic. I think that was just last episode's problem, though. This episode was nowhere near as noticeably simple art style. Like, it was simple, but it actually got quite a bit of detail in. So, I think that was just an episode 2 issue rather than a series issue. This one definitely improved on it and was nowhere near as noticeable, which was nice. So, yeah, I mean, 3 episode rule now. You know if this show's for you by now. Like, if you're still debating whether you're into this show by now, then this show isn't going to be for you. Because it's very clear what this show wants to be, and is trying to be, and is succeeding at. So, if you're not in at this point, you're really not going to be in for the rest of the season, I don't think, based on how we're going this way. I guess we'll be meeting a lot more characters as the show goes on. We're going to be having some more fun. We're going to be learning some more stuff. And all in all, this is just going to be a chill, fun experience, which is what I thought Journey of Elena was going to be. But then that's decided it wanted to have a dark spin on it as well, which is interesting, but not quite as chill as I was kind of hoping it might have been. So this is now going to replace it as the chill end of weekend show. That's what it feels like, although it comes out on a Monday. For me, it's chill end of weekend because it's currently 1:30 in the morning on a Monday. I've actually been very quick in getting most of these videos done today, so I'm quite happy with that. But yeah, this is my end of weekend chill show, so I'm quite proud of that. So yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. Leave a like if you did. It always helps grow the channel out, as do your comments. Let me know how you feel about the series so far, and like the way they're building this world, because I think they're doing some pretty good world building, actually, when you think about it. Like, again, a sentence of a bookworm is the point of comparison, but I think they're genuinely starting to get towards that level. And I'm very appreciative of another show like this. I wouldn't mind this getting a Season 2 down the road, but we'll see how this season ends off and how much of the original material they adapt, and then we'll go from there. But don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the full 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.